Hello பசங்களா எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How is everybody? Hi, hello everyone. Okay. So இன்னைக்கு I have come with a very important news, okay? So about your exam, about certain things are going to change in your exam. So this is something that we will start discussing today. So hello everybody, good evening. How is everybody today? Okay, so today I have come with a very important announcement, a very important notification that has come from the board. Okay, so before that, Shruthi Mam's class na energy next level la irukka venama. So can I see some stars in the chat box, everybody? Hi Harshita, hi Study 10th, hello. Hi, Kaipulla, class 20. Okay. So everybody from CBSE, we have a very important notification that has come on the 9th. But okay, ma'am, is it something to do with our exam? Definitely that is a change. Okay, so somebody has already seen a change in the sample paper, right? Okay, good. So from the board, what we have got is that, see, we used to have a science paper and a social studies paper, correct? So science and social science is not a single subject, but inside that we have further breakdown of subjects. Now if you take science, we have physics, chemistry, biology. If you take social science, we have whatever segments that come under it, correct? No, so this particular announcement is particularly for all of you to understand what changes are going to be there in the science and the social science paper. Is that okay, everybody? Yes, Prabhu, Sabina, Harshita, Basid, fantastic. Okay, so pasanga இந்த ஒரு notification discuss பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி I want to tell you that slowly we're going to be seeing notifications from the board about your board exam. Okay, we're going to start having sample paper discussion. We're going to have so many different things that are coming. But are you studying for the board exam? Are you taking it seriously is the fundamental question. Yes, so நம்ம கைப்புள்ள மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு வருஷமும் வந்து beginningல வந்து ma'am, I'm going to rock this year. I'm going to give on full on 100%, 200% அப்படின்னு scene போட்டுட்டு then later if you just go back and sleep at home, nothing is going to work. Okay, now some of you must be really putting your effort from the day one, but some of you might be waiting for the last minute push, correct? No, so for those students, like for example, right, so those students like our Basid, like our Prabhu, like our so many students here in our class today, okay, all of you who are waiting for the last minute push, let me tell you that in our channel we have the countdown series. Okay, so with this countdown series, just 60 days, if you attend our classes, if you take the test every single day, you're going to rock your exams like anything. So don't waste time and start attending all the classes. If you still have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe the channel, okay, and follow all our classes so that until the board exam day you will have our support and you will have full on guidance from our end. Okay, Niveda, Harshita, okay, is that all right, everybody? Okay, so coming to the notification, what exactly the board has told us for the class 10 students. Okay, so firstly it is that science and social science, okay, we already have the question paper that is divided into 3 sections, correct, which is going to be section A, section B and section C, which is biology, chemistry and physics. Okay, so these 3 sections will now have question papers clearly divided into their respective sections. Similarly for social science, instead of having all the questions dumped into one single question paper, now the question paper will clearly have 4 sections, which is going to be history, okay, history, geography, political science and economics. Okay, now these sample papers, now if you go to the website and check, will be in accordance to this first to this particular change, not the first pattern that was followed till now. Okay, so till now there was just lot of jumbling happening in the paper, right? Even if you take 3-mark questions or 5-mark questions, or a question chemistry la irukkom, innoru question biology la irukkom, but now on we don't have that problem at all. Clearly science paper will have a ABC, which is physics, chemistry, biology, and then first will be biology, no, so it will be biology, chemistry and physics. Then for social science it will be history, geography, political science and economics. Okay, so firstly, apart from this, understand that the student will divide the answer book also into 3 sections. Okay, so when you write your answer also, sometimes you will start with physics, then you will remember one answer in chemistry, then you will write chemistry, then you will go to biology. So instead of mixing up your paper like that, you have to write the answers also in clearly sections together. Okay, but yes, Nikesh kekra madri kandipa you can write any of the sections first, that's not a problem, but you will definitely have to write all of the sections together. Okay, so if you're starting with section C, you can start, you can write, but then if in case you get stuck in one particular question, you have to leave some space, only then you have to start with section B. Okay, or section A. Now once you finish the paper, if in case you have anything to add, leave space so that you can write and come back and fill those spaces. Okay, but in the answer book also you have to clearly make 3 or 4 sections according to your question paper itself. Okay, now the replies also you have to write only within the space for that section. Okay, you cannot randomly write the section A answer after section B and all that. You will clearly have your answer booklet also having the sections, so you have to even if you think you want to start the section previously, you have to leave space and only start, because that will be easier, no? So let's say you start with a particular section. Okay, yes, of course, Nikesh, I told you, no, you can definitely write any of the sections first. Okay, but your answer booklet will have, you should have these separate sections so that you don't mix up the answers. Okay, so if you mix up, that also they have told, okay, ma'am, last minute enakku edam illa, this illa, that illa, I mixed up the answers. Cannot happen, because if your replies are mixed, you will not be evaluated and you cannot get any marks for those answers. Okay, so if there is a particular section, you only have to write the answer under that section. You cannot mix it up with any other section. Okay, that is the most important notification that we have got. Clear, everybody? Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you. So if you have any mistakes, okay, even if you apply for revaluation or if you apply for verification, it cannot be changed. Okay, so any mistakes in the case of these kind of problems will not be processed in your revaluation also after the results are declared. So in case you mix up your answers, you got some marks and then you think, oh, maybe because of this I'll apply for revaluation, still they will not consider this kind of a mistake. Okay, everybody, so it is very simple. Science has 3 different sections and history has, social science has history, geography, political science and economics, right? So whatever be the answers, the question paper also will now have separate sections. So you only have to make 3 sections and write your answers respectively. Okay, that is the new change that the board has brought about. Okay, so this is good in a way. Why is it good? Because obviously some of you have strengths, correct? So some of you might think geography is easier, some of you might think physics is easier, some of you might think biology is easier, and so on, correct? So this kind of easy or hard or whatever, if it is all jumbled in one paper, it will be very difficult for you all to answer, correct? No. So instead, what we are expecting in the coming paper is that clearly, if we have A, B, C, then if you are strong in physics, you can start with physics, finish physics, okay, physics is over. Then you can go on to chemistry and so on. Okay, so it will really help you to navigate your answers clearly, okay, and you can go accordingly. Clear, everybody? Yes? Now, what are the disadvantages that we can have because of this? What do y'all think? Okay, before that, we have this thing in the, okay, Nikesh, why CBSE has changed this exam pattern? Very simple, Nikesh, because, if if it is easier to evaluate in proper sections, and if I have proper question paper section wise, then it's better. No, you don't simply go on mixing up answers, so you can easily channelize your answers in respective sections. So that is why they've made this change, okay, to bring little more organization in your answer scripts. Okay, apart from that, ma'am, you told some gift is there for the students of the 60 days challenge. Yes, Lakshiva, Kandipa, there are gifts. Okay, so first of all, what gifts these are? Firstly, we had told that if you consistently perform for all the 60 days, then you can have a mentoring session with the teachers. Okay, that's the first thing that we told you in the beginning of the series, correct? Apart from that, those of you who will attempt the cumulative test, so you can go to our channel. In the short section we will have the bonus video that is there, which will basically have the link to your almost 10 to 15 days worth of classes. So from those classes you will have a link that will have the test. Once you fill the test and if you score well, you can get cash prize. Okay, so all the details are there in our channel and also in our WhatsApp community. So definitely do join our WhatsApp community. It is already pinned in your chat box. Okay, apart from that, definitely follow all our videos, because from all of these you will have tests coming up. So once you fill up the link, you can win cash prize, you can get a mentoring session, and everything you can get. Okay, is that okay? On the cumulative test link enga ma'am, cumulative test link கைப்புள்ள கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கியாப்பா? கிளாஸ்ல இருந்தேன்னா கண்டிப்பாக நம்ம பசங்களுக்கு வந்து டெஸ்ட் லிங்க்கை ஒரு தடவை பேஸ்ட் பண்ணிவிடு. அப்படி இல்லைனாலுமே வந்து I think it will be there in the short section. Okay, if it is not there, definitely I'll ask them to update it immediately. Okay, so don't worry, join our community. Our cumulative test link will be there soon. If it's still not there, it will be there soon. Okay, so definitely do fill it. Okay, Kali Devi, so adida, what you have to do is, in case you missed any question on the section A, you leave some space and then go to the next section. Okay, so on the space la neenga apparama vandu fill panikalam. Okay, clear? சரியா? ஸோ அதனால தான் வந்து they have instructed that எல்லா ஸ்கூல்ஸுமே அக்கார்டிங்காக வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் கொடுங்க பசங்களுக்கு. ப்ளீஸ் மேக் ஷியோர் that they know how to tackle this situation. So always when you start with section A, okay, let's say you finish the answer here, it's okay, leave 2 pages or 3 pages, then go to the section B. Okay, so you can always say section B is there abdindra madri some message you can write or something like that, and then you can move on to section B. Later, if you missed any question or you want to scratch and you want to rewrite some question, you can always do that within these pages. Okay, so adikaga da they have told that students should be practicing this kind of a format, because it is a new format, they understand, so that they should not make any mistake in the proper board exam. All your pre-board exams should start doing this. Okay, Kirti, space full ஆச்சினா நீ அப்புறமா லாஸ்ட்டில் நம்ம எக்ஸ்ட்ரா பேப்பர் வாங்கிக்கலாம். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா that is what the board is saying. Okay, so நீங்கள் வந்து ஸ்பேஸ் ஃபுல் ஆகிடுச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்ணுறது மேம் அப்படின்னு கேட்குறீங்க இல்லையா? அட்லீஸ்ட் நீங்கள் 1 ப்ரீபோர்ட் அந்த மாதிரி எழுதணும், இல்லை நீங்கள் ஒரு சாம்பிள் பேப்பர் அந்த மாதிரி எழுதி பார்த்தா தான் உங்களுக்கு ஐடியா கிடைக்கும். ஸோ அதுக்காக தான் சொல்கிறாங்க, நீங்கள் வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ ஒரு ஷீட் விட்டுட்டு அடுத்த ஷீட் எழுதுகிற மாதிரி நீங்கள் வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். இது எத்தனை தடவை ஃபுல்லாக இருதுன்னு தான் பாருங்களேன். பிகாஸ் யூஸ்வலாக நம்ம போர்டு கொடுக்குற அந்த புக்லெட் வந்து சஃபிஷியண்ட்டாக தான் இருக்கும், அந்த மாதிரி தான் பிளான் பண்ணி கொடுப்பாங்க. அப்படி இல்லைனா எக்ஸ்ட்ரா புக்லெட் வாங்கிக்கலாம் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. ஸோ எக்ஸ்ட்ரா புக்லெட் இல்லைனா கூட நீங்கள் இருக்கிற புக்லெட்லேயே வந்து உங்களுக்கு இனஃபான ஸ்பேஸ் தான் இருக்கும். இன்கேஸ் ஃபுல் ஆச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்ணுறதுங்கிறத நீங்கள் ஒரு ப்ரீபோர்டு எழுதிட்டு வந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இன்னும் பெட்டராக இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. ஓகே, clear everybody? So that's all pasangla. So this is just the small notification that I wanted to share with all of you. So if you have any doubts, you can please comment. Okay, அப்படி இல்லைனா கண்டிப்பாக சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். நம்ம 60 days countdown சீரீஸை மிஸ் பண்ணிடாதீங்க பசங்களா. 60 days countdown சீரீஸில் just 60 days you will be able to wrap up your entire preparation. And daily test links வச்சிருக்கோம், cumulative test links வச்சிருக்கோம். And already யாரோ கேட்டாங்க மேம் cumulative test link வரல அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, கண்டிப்பாக we will make sure that the link is posted to you, okay, at the earliest. ஸோ டெஃபினட்டாக அதெல்லாமே நீங்கள் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் இன்னும் சூப்பராக நீங்கள் வந்து உங்களோட ப்ரிப்பரேஷனை பூஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகே எவ்ரிபடி, ஆல் ரைட் தென், தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் எவ்ரி ஒன். ஸோ எல்லோரும் சூப்பராக படிங்க. எஸ்பெஷலி சயின்ஸ் அண்ட் சோஷியல் சயின்ஸ்க்கு இவங்க சொல்லியிருக்கிற சேஞ்ச் படி செக்ஷன் வைஸ் ஆன்சர்ஸ் எழுதுறதுக்கு ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஓகே, டோன்ட் டேக் இட் லைட்லி பிகாஸ் இட் இஸ் அ பேட்டர்ன் சேஞ்ச். அப்படின்னா இட் இஸ் அ பிக் திங் தட் வி ஹாவ் டு ரிமெம்பர். ஓகே, அதுக்கப்புறமா தப்பாயிடுச்சுன்னா அதையும் மென்ஷன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க தட் இந்த மாதிரி தப்பு பண்ணுனா நீங்கள் என்ன தான் ரீஎவாலுவேஷன் கேட்டாலும், நீங்கள் என்ன தான் வேறு என்னென்ன நீங்கள் கதை சொன்னாலும் நாங்கள் எதுக்குமே ஒத்துக்க மாட்டோம் அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ அதனால ப்ளீஸ் மேக் ஷுர் தட் யூ ஆர் ப்ராக்டிசிங் திஸ் அண்ட் கீப்பிங் திஸ் இன் யோர் மைண்ட். ஓகே, ஆல் ரைட். ஸோ லவனீஷ், கீர்த்தி, ஸ்டடி 10th, காளி தேவி, ஆல் கிளியர். கனிஷ்கா, எல்லாம் கிளியரா? Okay, so then so good to see all of you, everybody. That's nice, Lavanish. Okay, good. Alright, so any other questions pasangla? So marakama countdown series follow panunga. Yes ma'am abdina or comment tattunga, and I'll see you all very soon in the next class. Okay, take care all of you. Bye bye.